All right, so now we're going to talk about the downswing. And for the downswing, I want you guys to think about two things. Keeping it simple though, the downswing actually consists of a transition phase, which actually covers most of the downswing itself. So again, we can complicate the downswing as much as we want. However, if we get that transition part correct, that'll fix 80% of our downswing issues. Now, what do I mean by that? So if I'm standing over the golf ball and I make a powerful backswing, everything's nice and set, what starts my downswing, again, a lot of amateurs will rush their arms down, right? Because they're trying to get that club down to the ball, hitting it hard. Very incorrect way to do things, right? Because the sequence begins incorrectly if we throw our hands and arms first. It needs to begin from the ground up. So just like in a backswing, the club started moving first, then the arms, then the upper body, then we loaded. Then the opposite needs to happen in the downswing. The downswing begins from the ground up. So the first move that I want you guys to think about is forget about what the arms are doing. Leave the arms up here, leave the hands up here, leave the club up at the top. I want you guys to feel like your left hip is pushing back to where it was at setup. Think about it like this. If you're standing over the golf ball, you can pretend you're on a clock, right? So 12 o'clock would be in front, 3 o'clock would be here, 6 would be behind you, 9 would be on this side. You want to get that left hip to return towards 7:30. Looking at it from this side, taking a couple practice swings, back swing, that transition move, boom, right there. Boom. Okay. Focus on not just this moving, right, but letting the arms fall. They both happen together. A lot of golfers separate it. This only moves, or sometimes this moves and the arms don't come down. Both things happen at the same time. Be patient with it. Look at yourself on a mirror, video yourselves, have a friend on the range record you. Right there. Looking at it from this angle, if you guys are the target, I'm gonna make a backswing. There. Okay? When you're hitting balls, a lot of practice swings, focusing on that move. I really want you guys to get used to leading with the lower half of your body, okay? Players of old used to talk about this. They probably didn't explain it in a way that was easy to understand, but players going back as far as Ben Hogan were excellent at using their lower bodies. Some of the best swings you've ever seen back in the day. So if we go to the top, that move, okay? And look at yourself in the mirror when you're doing this, okay? Get to the top, focus on that lower body move and let the upper body fall, okay? I'm not pulling down per se. I'm just letting it fall in sequence by letting this side of my body lead first. Now, once you're in this position here, that's pretty much the end of your downswing, okay? So the downswing for me is transition, which gets you to this position here, and that covers your downswing, okay? The movement of the club moving down pretty much ends right around here. From here, the next step of the golf swing takes place, which we're gonna cover moving forward. But that's as simple as it gets. If you get that move correct, your downswing is pretty much complete. All right, but you have to practice. It takes a lot of reps. Be patient with it. A lot of looking at yourself in the mirror, a lot of taking videos of yourself, making sure that you're beginning that downswing with the proper sequence of the lower body initiating the move, which then allows the arms to come down to a really good position for you to be able to then hit the ball. Okay? Hope that video helped you guys. Until next time, in a while.